Next, let's talk about page behavior. Now, we're back on our test page, and let's go view it in the draft site. Now you notice it's very simple, and if we were to go back to the registrar's homepage, we see that the office of the registrar has this large header up here, whereas our new page does not. Well, what's going on there? Let's switch back. This is where behavior factors in. You've got your top tabs here, and right next to content is your behavior. And that essentially dictates how your page behaves within the overall website. First of all, you have your page type. We have decided early on when we first created this that this was going to be a typical standard page. However, if you click this drop-down menu, there are other different page types. You've got your FAQ page, a menu header page, a news page. A lot of this is more advanced, and a lot of this is customized to other sites that the registrar's functionality doesn't require to operate. So let's keep it at page. Now, your next selector is your page location. Right now, we have it as a top-level page, which means it's at the very top. It's like if you look over here to the left, you've got grading policy, and if you were to click on this little plus button, it will roll out all of these other subsequent pages. These are the sub-pages of the top-level page of grading policy. So that's all that means. And if we were to click on sub-page, well, now we have the option of selecting the parent page of this test page. So let's for example, let's say that this is a subpage of home. And if we were to click on home and hit save, well, that is going to be reflected on the left-hand side in our directory tree. So if we paged up back to the home page, there we are. We've moved under test page now. All right, let's look at the draft site now that we've saved this. Okay, why don't we see it here in the menu? Well, again, that is answered by page behavior. The next selector is show in menus, and we have it unticked. So if we were to click on it and hit save again, we would automatically see this test page in the menu structure of the whole website. So this is very important here. If you've created a new page and if you've published it and you don't see it in the menus, odds are it's going to be because this little button here has not been selected. Show and search, that's obvious. We want this page to show up in searches when someone searches our entire registrar site. This next one, allow comments on page. We do not allow comments. We don't suggest allowing comments. We do not suggest opening up comments. What that means is anyone would be able to log in and add comments to these pages, these individual pages, and we really don't want that. This is not a discussion forum. This is just a website to provide information. So we just leave that blank. So if we save and we go back to our data and we page down, this last aspect, display department logo on this page, very important. And this is the button we click. And notice it's not in behavior, it's in content. But this is the radio button that we click in order to put the logo on this new test page. So if I were to save it and go back to draft site, okay, there we are. So we have our new header as we've decided. And if we were to go to the right, here we are. Test page is under home. So the subpage is now underneath the parent. Let me close this down. And again, I'm going to go back to behavior. I'm going to remove it again and make it a top level page once more. Now that's all it takes is just to click these buttons and hit save again, and we'll revert to the previous version of this page. And there we are. We're no longer under home.